Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Fire Emblem 7 playthrough. Last time I did half of this chapter. We got a new knight on our side, and I proceeded to lose one of my characters in an alternate timeline. Thankfully, that is not the case in this timeline, so let's go ahead and finish up this chapter. I believe we only have this guy, and then of course 2 soldiers along with Igor himself, so we're about done. We're not too far from being finished here. But I do want to get these next kills with my mages because they're both kind of close to leveling up, so I think that's going to be my plan of attack here. I also never really talked about Wallace that much. I kind of just alluded to his Knight's Crest, and that's really about it. Also, it's a pretty good level up, Nils. It's a shame you're not a combat unit. So yeah, Wallace is a knight. He has really high defense and pretty good attack power too, with very low skill and speed as kind of the the downside, and low resistance as well. That's kind of how it is for knights. They're tanks, but you can't really expect them to be like super athletic. They're not going to be dodging a lot. They're not going to be doubling a lot. They're just kind of there to kind of soak up the damage, so to speak. And as far as the knight units in this game, Wallace is not the best of the 2 knight units you can use in this game. And I say that with a lot of confidence because, as you guys know, we are kind of approaching that end of Lynn's story part of this playthrough, and going to move on to Eliwood's story, and because of that, we're going to lose this guy immediately. And we won't get him back until very late into the playthrough in Eliwood's story. And even then, there's also a possibility you won't get him anyway. So, because of that, there's just another option that's like way more available and way more accessible. I want to say Wallace actually has better speed, I think. Let me verify that before I'm just like saying things that are, not true. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay, I see them both on here. Again, it's kind of weird to discuss this right now just because we're not at that point where it even matters much anyway. Wow, if anything, this actually kind of surprises me, but apparently this guy Wallace has the better strength and defense groves. But the other one has the better other stats, but he'll still end up probably maxing strength and defense anyway. So because of that, like, your options are more obvious, I'd say. At least in my opinion. But yeah, let's, again, we're done talking about that. Let's go ahead and move on now. I need to kind of get this thing going here, because I have to get rid of these 2 knights, and then also get ready for my final attack. I think I'm also just going to try not to use Kit and Sane here, because I'm just very, very paranoid about losing them, like I lost Sane in that, again, alternate timeline here. And I'm sure they're probably fine, but when you lose a unit in Fire Emblem and you have to restart the chapter, you just do not want to restart that chapter again. But at the same time, there's also that feeling of anxiousness where you want to get through the chapter as quickly as possible, but then you make more mistakes because of that. So, there's a lot of things you gotta kind of keep under control while you're going through the chapter a second time. And another factor is, again, just making your peace with having kind of worse level ups on your second visit, because that's just the way the RNG works for the game. It's annoying, but what can you do? Thankfully, Matthew, not Michael, Matthew got a really good, almost everything he needed except strength level up. I don't hate that, but, again, strength would be very nice. Okay, so let's start getting prepared for this. Like I mentioned, there are 2 soldiers over here. Soldiers, as we know, are completely trash. They're not really even worth our consideration here. They will die very, very easily, but, we are still going to be using magic units, so we don't want them to get too beat up, especially with Igor right around the corner. I guess I could also bring down Wallace to soak up some damage. He does have a lance, so that'll get him to use the hand axe at the very least. Because honestly, that's what I want to focus on. Is I want Igor to have the hand axe, so when Lynn goes up to him, she can just Monogatari him to the face and just wreck him. That's kind of the idea I want to go for here. So I'll bring Wallace down here just in case. You gotta think they won't aim for Wallace, because why would they? He's the highest level, he can for sure kill them. Just not really a unit they want to be bothering with. And with that, Matthew is done over here. I'll go ahead and use one of his torches again, because why not? We have them. May as well use them since there's not going to be any fog after this. And we'll see the soldiers come out to play now. Well, I actually missed Lucius, so good job, Lucius, for dodging that. Lucius is going to get a level up, going to get a... I mean, that's decent. It's Lucius's 2 best stats alongside HP. You can't complain too much, I guess. Now, Urk's going to do the same thing. I don't think he's actually going to level up. I don't think he's as close to the... Nope. He needs one more. We'll see. This could still work out. I'm not too beat up about it. Let's see if we can... I have a couple of different options here, actually. Let me do this. I'm going to get Florina down here so she can rescue if she needs to. And heck, I can even do this. So with what I'm doing, Igor's going to definitely aim at Wallace when Wallace gets down here. Because Wallace will be the only one in range, and because Wallace has a lance, he's going to use the hand axe. I don't think he can kill with the hand axe either. Oh, definitely not. No. Wallace is fine. Igor! General Wallace. So you've sided with the girl too, have you? I fight for Caelin's honor, not for Lundgren's lies. Ah, is that so? You are... Enough! There's nothing more to be said. I name you traitors all. Come, do your worst. Fool! At the very least, let mine be the blow that finishes you. And see, Wallace is basically just going to be a sponge for damage. Which, I have nothing against that. If he wants to be a sponge for damage, by all means, let him be a sponge for damage. So yes, going to try to get this hit in here. Impostors of the throne, you shall not pass. No quarter for traitors. Okay, that's all I wanted. This is going to give Urk his level up. And I can also rescue Urk, get him out of there, and then finish up with Lindis here. Oh my god, Urk. That is the 3rd HP only level up since I've gotten you. The 3rd. I am not happy with you right now. Because you gotta think, he started at level 1. So 2, 3, 4. There's only 2 level ups where he's gotten anything but HP only. And that is just not great. Well, let's have Lynn finish him up here. She still technically can't, really. If she gets a crit, she can, but that's, again, not guaranteed. Bring forth the impostor who calls herself Lindis. She shall not pass beyond this place. I am Lindis, I am no pretender. I ask you to believe me, but your heart and mind seem set. Enough talk, draw your sword. Okay. Okay, good, she dodged. Can't quite finish him up, though. Which is a shame, but at least she'll be able to do it next turn, at the very least. And... one more song for the road. Having a healer has not made this easy. Or not having a healer has been making this difficult. Whatever. I think I said the right thing. So because of this, Igor is going to switch to the Javelin. But I think we're still good. Yeah, we're good. Go. Go quickly. The Marquis, he knows nothing of this. His life is... There's no illness, only poison. Please, for the Marquis, for all of Caelin. Okay, well with that, Lynn gets up to level 10. Borrowing a page from Urk, apparently. Getting HP only. Not happy with that at all. But yeah, that's going to do it for this chapter. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and get the next one started. What kind of man was General Igor? When Sane and I first became knights, he was our captain, our teacher. I think he must have known we were telling the truth. Why did he force the fight? Something must have. Lord Lundgren was exerting some hold on him. Igor was trying to protect someone, a friend, perhaps, or family. May Lundgren never know the peaceful embrace of Mother Earth. I care not what others do. I will stop that man. Slim, the final battle is approaching. How are you feeling today, my dear brother? Lundgren, you fiend! Your granddaughter is dead by now, and soon you will join her. Lindis, why did this happen? I only wanted to see her once. Have you lost all hope? Has your life lost all meaning? Then hurry up and die, you miserable old dotard. You and your precious granddaughter are in my way. I curse your name. I despise you, my worthless wretch of a brother. Oh, God, what a dick. Okay, here we go. General Igor has been defeated. Lynn and her band draw ever nearer to Castle Caelin. Within the castle walls, Lynn's bitter enemy Lundgren waits. A man who would kill his own kin for a throne. He is the source of all of her troubles. He must be stopped. Chapter 10, The Distant Plains. Lady Lindis, you should be able to see Castle Caelin once we pass these mountains. Grandfather, I'll be with you soon. Everything rests on this next battle. Lundgren will not be receiving the reinforcements he expected. He'll move against us with everything he has soon. Let him come. Let them all come. I will not be turned away. I will see my grandfather. I've come too far to let anyone stand in my way. This is it, Slim. This is our final test. My friends, for one last time, lend me your strength. Okay, so here we go. For this chapter, we can use all 13 units of Lynn's story. And yeah, this will be basically the final challenge here. I am not a huge fan of this map. This map is very inconvenient to get across. And not just that, there is going to be a feature coming up that will make it even more inconvenient. So, yeah, we'll have our work cut out for us for sure. But anyway, one thing to take note of is we do have shops here. And yes, we do have a vendor, so Lucius and Urk will not be useless. Neither will Sarah, since she has like none of her staff left. So we will be able to make use of that. But yeah, this is essentially what we got now. So, gonna kind of move things around. Gonna keep Wrath in the back. Even though I don't really plan to use Wallace, I'll keep him towards the front just because I want to make sure he can actually get to the action and do something. But yeah, for the most part, let's just kind of move things around here. I'll keep my mounted units in the back because they can move forward faster. I guess I'll put you there too. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think this should do it. And we can also use Florina to kind of mess up some fools as well, since she does have the ability to fly and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. So let's go ahead, save our game, and get this chapter started. Okay, no cutscene to start off. We're going to go ahead and get things moving here. Looks like we have one of these guys coming from the mountain. Let me go ahead and move you down here. Let's go ahead and get Dorcas out in front because there is a soldier coming. You should have the hand axe equipped. Let's do that then. Or actually, hold on. Yeah, I should just give you the hand axe, honestly. That might be a move more worth of my time here. There we go. Things are going to get very, very crowded here. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. Things are going to be very crowded. It's going to be a very crowded and slow chapter, I'll just say that now. Okay. And of course, switching to the hand axe didn't even matter. Those clouds look bad. It's gonna rain soon. Let's go, Slim. We should press on while we're still able. So yeah, there's gonna be rain in this chapter, and rain, really annoying. It very, very easily like hampers movement, so you gotta kind of deal with that as you're going through here. This is also not super great because this guy's gonna be on forest tile, but actually, one thing I could do... You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. I know it seems weird to do this, but... Boom. And why not? We have nils. Let's go ahead and make use of them. I always like trying to use what I've basically learned from playing like a lot of Fire Emblem to kind of like come up with all these like interesting and unique moves here. So like especially for all these early chapters where they kind of expect you to go the long way around, but then you can kind of workshop new ways to kind of move quicker and whatnot. That's the kind of stuff I love doing for a lot of these like old maps, for example. It can be kind of fun. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do this just to kind of get rid of you and also have range going on. Matthew, you're next. Crit would be nice, but I have a feeling you're just not going to do that. That is okay, though. That is okay. So, Lucius or Urk? Lucius it is, because Urk can't get over there. Besides, I think Lucius is going to end up being better than Urk anyway, so it's like, whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these guys moving. Okay. If she could have attacked twice, she could have actually killed him, but not quite. Knew this was going to happen. Oh, hello. And it's raining. I hate the rain. Again, mechanics like this are just so annoying, but what can you do? If you have to deal with them, you have to deal with them. Trying to see the best way to do this, because... yeah, I don't think this guy can get to me, no matter where I put him, so... And of course, I can't kill this guy with will either. Which is even more annoying, so let's do this. I think I can do this. Oh no, he can definitely move there. Well, at least he can attack the other one. Attack this guy. Oh, and actually, it wouldn't be. Whatever. Once again, me trying to find, like, these super strategic moves when I probably don't even need to. It's completely unnecessary, but I do it anyway because of fun. So now we have this guy. Wow, I can't even get Dorcas over there. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you can kill him. Again, I kind of want to work on Lucius. If Urk's going to be as bad as his level ups have been, I really don't want to use him. So, you know, maybe I should just work on using Lucius instead. Seems like a better investment of my time, honestly. It's a shame because I think Urk could have actually helped us out when it came to the boss of this. Okay, so figured this was gonna happen. Oh, and because he wasn't in the forest, I did more damage, so that works. Look, the clouds are breaking. This rain should stop soon. Thank God. So now I'm going to see if I can get rid of this guy. Oh, wow. If I get a crit, thank you. Nope. Not quite a crit, but it is something we can work with for the time being. Let's see. Here's the problem. I can't get him to attack me. I don't want this guy to attack me, so... I'll do this, I guess. Okay, so we have a shaman there. Lucius, I'll let you lead then. See, like, even Cavaliers cannot move very far in rain. Literally, this rain is just holding up everything. I think we got some reinforcements coming at some point in this chapter, too. That can be kind of annoying to deal with. Ooh, Will actually running away. Or not Will, the archer that was fighting Will is running away. This guy is actually going to get healing, which does not surprise me. So let me see. Can you finish this guy off? Not quite. Again, like, there's always been like a 1 damage differential here that's been messing with me. Which I absolutely hate, but there's not much I can do about it. At least we can get everybody through here now, and we can start moving. We can use this free period to kind of get all of our units moving forward here. It won't be this turn, but the next turn will probably be my last turn before I move on to the next video. Next video will be finishing up this chapter and finishing up Lynn's story once and for all. So we've almost made it to Eliwood's story. Which I'm very much looking forward to, because it does kind of mean that the game is essentially starting now. So, let's see. No matter what, this guy's going to attack Florina, and we'll almost kill Florina in the process. So I'm going to do this and hope that Will can get the crit. Nope. Of course not, because that would be too convenient if that worked. Let's see. So I can also just kill this archer, too. Well, actually, the thing is, this guy might retreat. He may not go after Will. In fact, I'm going to assume that he will do that. Assuming's never good, but that's what I really feel like he's going to end up doing. Yeah, and see, that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to run. Okay, so I'm going to put you down here. This could be a little dangerous. How much health do you have? Not much. Or, well, full health. You do have... I was talking about him. He doesn't have much. I was remembering that he only had, like, 2 left. So... Okay, so you can get me there. Can you double? Again, this is just not working out. Just like 1 or 2 things aren't quite working out here. Which is causing me a lot of grief. I'm almost thinking about just like backtracking Will right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Okay. You get me from over here. You can. Okay. Glad I looked that up beforehand. Okay. I want to say we're about halfway done. Probably not that close, but like... Once we kind of get in position, I feel like the rest of the chapter is going to be moving pretty quickly, so... Shouldn't be too bad. Got all my units over here. Looks like reinforcements are coming on this side. Lorena takes a little bit of damage, but is able to put back a few hits. Ooh, and that guy's trying to come for Florina. It's a shame it's not going to work for him because, yeah, Florina can just fly back over the river. So those guys are going to be just kind of stuck over there for a while. Meanwhile, these guys are going to go down. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. So this has been SlimKirby. This has been Fire Emblem. I'll see you guys next time for the conclusion of Lynn's story. Hope you guys are ready. I can't wait to get to the next part of the game. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.